How to prepare Mpoto. I'm going to prepare cocoyam in Mpoto. Some people also use yam, and some people also call it cocoyam porridge or yam porridge. I got my cocoyam from Ghanaian shop or any other Asian shop. So this is the main ingredient. My cocoyam. I've got my dry fish here. It's normally prepared with dry fish. So I've got my dry herring fillets here, and I've also got my smoked mackerel, and of course my seasoning, my Maggi, ginger, onion, garlic, chili pepper. I've got my tomato plum. You can also use fresh tomato from the shop, not too much tomato, just a couple, 2 will be enough. And I've got my zomi. Make sure you get good zomi from the shop, and salt to taste. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel my cocoyam and then cut it into smaller pieces and wash it in my bowl of water before I cook it. So here we are. Peel all of this and wash it in cold water. You do the first wash, the second wash, and then you rinse it again till it's all clean. Now you can see the dirt from the cocoyam. So you're going to peel all of this, wash it, and you place it in your cooking pot before you start cooking. Now I peel my cocoyam and I wash it nicely. So I'm going to put it in my cooking pot. I'm going to boil this in a soup, cook it till it's very soft, and then I'll mash it to make my cocoyam porridge. Remember, you can also use yam, but I'm using cocoyam. So this is the clean cocoyam cut up. Add enough water to boil. This stage, I'm going to add my dried herring fillets. You can also use any meat of your choice, but I prefer using dry fish. Some people also prefer to use Kobe, give it a nice taste. But you have to be careful about the salt when you are using Kobe. So you're going to cook this cocoyam in the soup. So I'll add my chili pepper, my Maggi tablet, this is my Maggi, a pinch of salt to taste, and then I cover it to boil. Meanwhile, I have to blend my onion, garlic, ginger, and tomato to add to it. I'll just blend my vegetables, my tomato, plum, onion, garlic, ginger, and I'm going to add this to the cooking cocoyam. You know, if you are using fresh tomato, you can boil the fresh tomato with the chili pepper and everything together in the soup. When it's cooked soft and tender, you take it out, blend it, and add it back to the soup. But because I'm using tomato plum, I just blend all the vegetables in my blender before adding it to this. Now I'm going to leave this now to cook. I'm going to boil this to cook. After 5 minutes, I'm going to taste for the salt. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to get ready. At this stage you leave it uncovered, because if you cover it, it's going to overflow. So you leave it uncovered to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now my cocoyam is ready in the soup. So what I'm going to do is that I turn the fire off and I scoop some of the soup into a separate bowl with some of the meat or the fish. You take it out if you want to, but you can leave the dry herrings in the cocoyam. So at this stage I'm going to use my potato masher. You can also use wooden spoon to mash up the cocoyam in the soup. You mash it up in the soup. You see, you can still see the herrings in it, because it's one pot meal. You have to set some of the soup aside, so if it's too thick, then you add more soup. If the thickness is okay for you, you set the soup aside and serve it separately to go with the cocoyam porridge. Remember, you can also use yam. It's all mashed up. I'm going to heat up my palm oil. This is my zomi. I'm just going to cook it through with onion to give it a taste. You cook your palm oil, or you fry some onion in the palm oil for the onion to flavor the oil, give it a nice taste and a nice aroma. So cook the onion in the palm oil till it's ready, till it's soft, till the onion is soft. Now my palm oil is cooked through, so I'm going to add it to my cocoyam porridge or mpoto. And then you mix it. You can also use cooking oil or any oil of your choice. Here is our mpoto ready. I'll just dish it into my serving bowl. You can have this as a main meal on its own in the afternoon, because it's a heavy food. See, you can see the dry herrings in it. It's called one pot meal. And here we are, and Mpoto cocoyam porridge is ready to be eaten. This is the soup set aside with some of the fish in it, and this is the mashed cocoyam. Enjoy.